on the Florida State. They lost again. I'm gonna be real. They didn't watch the game. I ain't got to break down for you, brother. Look,
I
I
watched
know,
it.
I know what I
I
saw.
was at work. I
And,
had no choice. Hey, I had to get through something. I had to watch something. I was at work. Yeah, I had to.
hey, tell me what you saw before I get into my soliloquy about them boys.
All right. So DJU, I think DJU does need to prepare for the draft, man. I know, me working at a military base. You know
The
what I'm saying?
draft
The
you in,
Army
right? The draft
always.
you went in.
Yeah, that draft, man. Look, man, hey, the Army, bro, they give out bonuses, bro. You know what I'm saying? DJU, the Army give out bonuses. I think the Marine Corps do bonuses as well. Depending on what your skill at the Air Force, bro, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? They give bonus. Not my career field. I can't speak on what I do because my career field don't give bonuses, but the other career fields they give bonuses, bro. So we just get ready for that draft, man. If not, you can always do a trade. I mean, you're in Tallahassee, Florida, bro. I know there's a CDL shop somewhere, bro. How does a person regress this bad? Like, this is concerning, bro. And then Mike Norvell, again, I ask, why in the transfer portal? Why did you bring back a guy that couldn't cut it in the ACC from the start?
Cam
Why
Ward hit the portal. Cam Ward should be your quarterback today if you're Florida State.
right now?
You should
Yeah,
feel sick to your stomach
you
because
should.
there's a quarterback in Florida that could have saved you right now. He could have. He
Yeah.
could have done a lot for you. But again, and again, the thing about Florida State and Clemson, and it's funny that these are the two teams that this is happening to because of what all the hoopla they created in the offseason, with the ACC. There are two extreme different ends of the spectrum here. You have one team that has invested everything into being the NIL safe haven, giving out funds, doing everything you can to get the best transfers in. They've called and collected on some of our guys before. You feel me? And so I definitely have no sympathy for y'all and what y'all going through. You've done that, but you've lacked in developing and actually coaching. You just filled up pockets. And Willie Taggart, I remember, if I'm being completely honest, probably never had a team that were as talented as some of these groups that Mike Norvell has gotten. And that's to Mike Norvell's credit for what he was able to do and grabbing some of these guys. But I don't think Norvell has proven he's any better of a coach than Willie Taggart so far
Mm.
at all. Because right now, we would have to probably say that the Jordan Travis year is an anomaly. And maybe this is a bit of an extreme what we're watching right now, but it's still you've been mediocre at this place. And it's because I don't think you can coach. That's clear. That's all I have to go on. You haven't shown me anything else. Clemson, on the other hand, has completely refused the modernization of the college game. And now you're watching them crumble in real time. Now, because they have I think a better infrastructure, better coaching, that throughout the building, they're able to sustain. They're still able to sustain, but you clearly see there's a gap between them and the best teams in the country, and that they probably can't go play any top 10 team right now and get a win. That's just simply what it looks like right now. And you're watching both of these teams trying to figure this out. And I'm gonna be real, Clemson. There is no future for you until Dabo figures out how he wants to attack recruiting and developing moving forward. And the same with Mike Norvell. How do I want to build my program? How do I go about this? For Norvell, I don't think there's a way out. He's done. I think it's over. You've lost to Georgia Tech and BC. Those are two of you. Those are two teams that would be the equivalent to us playing Vandy twice.
Yeah.
You've
Yeah.
lost both of those. There's not a win in sight for you
They
right
were the
now
bottom
that we
of
can.
for years they've been the bottom of the ACC, and now they look competent.
Yeah.
Scary.
So like, let me. So like, for shits and giggles, I'm gonna go through Florida State schedule and we're gonna figure out where we think Florida State gets a win. You play Memphis this week.
L.
Well, you play Memphis on the 14th.
L.
I can't like mind you. Do I think you'll lose to Memphis? No. Can I say you'll win? Absolutely not. I can't say that either. So
Yeah.
again, I mean, now you play California the week after that. You should get that win,
That's a
right?
good win. That's a good win.
Theoretically, that should be a win. SMU,
Oh, that's L.
theoretically,
That's a L. SMU.
yeah.
SMU like that. They too. Yeah,
It's
I
a
forgot.
it's
They
a
in the
toss
AC
up.
as well. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a toss up. Then you got Clemson. L.
Hell.
Not even go. Clemson's
That's like,
going to the way
yeah.
Clemson about to do y'all boys. I think it's going to be pretty ugly how Clemson about to go to Tallahassee and do y'all. To be completely honest, then you have
Yeah.
to shit a toss up
Toss up,
theoretically.
man. Toss up.
It's a toss up. Miami smack
Hell.
your ass all across the field. Yeah, that game may be on Tubi, bro. Before we get a chance to watch it. North
Yeah.
Carolina, now North Carolina, they have to figure out what they want to do at quarterback since Matt Johnson was injured in their season opener. But I think North Carolina's talented enough to still beat you straight
Mac
up.
Brown experience, bro. Mac Brown's gonna outcoach Mike Norvell. So
Yeah. See, and then you go to South Bend on
was
November
that
9th.
Notre Dame?
Notre Dame. Yeah. 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 Uh-huh. It's gonna be them. It's gonna be one of the type of days. You know what I'm saying? Lights dim, candles lit. You know what I'm saying? Pick your favorite wine out. It's gonna be a long night. Um, Charleston Southern.
That should be a dub.
I'm not even gonna joke around with that. You're beating Charleston Southern. Okay. Florida.
Hey, they both gonna be going that game one and what, like 2 wins.
Best you can do. Best y'all can do is 75. That's the best. If it's worse than 75, I'll be surprised. But 75 is now the realistic path for you guys now. We'll figure out. Like, here's the thing. Like, do we think Florida State isn't talented? Like, they're plenty talented, right? Or is it,
They when Saban retired, they got about 5 or 6 Alabama players, all starters, I believe. It is, and just to piggyback off that, I was in the FSU space last night, and a good majority of them, it was kind of entertaining, but a good majority of them feel like they just scammed off with NIL money, basically, in a way. Like they just in it for a check, basically. Like one of them, they got brand new cars. You know what I'm saying? They hey FSU, they invested some bread on their team, bro.
they
And this
invested.
is where Dabo may be right. I don't know how you feel about it, but and I
Listen,
feel like that's why Dabo is scared of it because people might trick off with the money. You
what you
know,
got? Are you tricking off with the money? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it happened. We watched it happen to us. It happened to us last year. He who shall not be named. It happened to us. So we
yeah.
understand that. It is
And
definitely
then
real.
request for allegedly requested for more money after not playing.
There's a conversation to be had about that I think we're gonna have to have in the upcoming weeks as we keep moving throughout the season. We'll probably have to have that conversation that we talked
The
about.
week here.
Yeah, we'll have to talk about that. But I